Hello everybody. How are we doing tonight? This is very unplanned and unorganized, but I thought I would do a very quick live session. It might be quick, it might be I might be on here all night. Who knows yet? But yeah, welcome everybody. Not too much to talk about today. Just thought I would come on here just for a general chilled one. We can do some charting, we can talk about the markets. If anybody has anything that they would like to ask, then feel free to ask. But yeah, just thought I'd go live. So who do we have in here? We've got StragX, Adrian, Amsterdam is here, Manuel, Hugo, Robot. Ask me anything, this could get dangerous. Yes, it could. It could. Yeah, I am in a good mood tonight. I am in a good mood, Mido. So this is it. I've been watching the football tonight. I've had a bottle of wine. So I have had a bottle of wine. So it will yeah, whatever. Ben, hi Luke, within your crew, is there take profit strategies? Absolutely yes, because, well, we had 2 trades today. Actually, we caught everything, like, we had a trading room earlier on today, and basically we caught the high and the low of this 1.5 hour candle. So this was the New York Open when we came up into the highs, and at this point this was the session VWAP. And we took the short from the session VWAP, and we had the take profit levels that we were looking for to the downside from that. And then we were able to get the long off of the daily, which was something that Randall, shout out to Randall, one of our coaches, he had mentioned that we didn't have a wick down at all on the Sunday. So we were looking for this to take out the lows there. So we had the trading room earlier on today where we managed to basically, just perfectly catch, first of all, the high into the low. So go from short to a long and then close out of the long. And now we're just, basically flat again at this stage. But we definitely do talk about take profits because that is almost probably as important as entering a trade. So knowing where to take profit and knowing the levels that are like really good take profit levels is just as important as actually getting into a trade in the first place, because you've got to actually be able to pay yourself. So yeah, 100% we do talk about that. What else do we have here? I'm going to bring the chat out so I don't have to keep straining my head like this, so I see everything. And pop out chat. There we go. I can see it. So I'm just going to answer questions tonight. We'll do some TA. If anyone would like me to look at some charts, then feel free to ask. But in general, talk away in the comments, okay? And yeah, talk away in the comments. What else do we have? Elon banging on. What is Elon banging on about? Crypto Bandaloria. What's the deal with Daniel? I have no idea. Honestly, no idea. What is the deal? Maybe you can tell me, because I have not spoken to that guy for a very long time. Is this an MDX live? What is MDX? I do not know what an MDX live is. Robot, hey, I liked your spot buying video. Is that the 10k to 100k challenge that we're talking about? I can do some stuff on that, and I can talk about altcoins if you would like to. The Tesla Q3 call. So yeah, the thing with Tesla, right? They've done okay, since the markets have closed here. I think they are up. Yeah, pretty much flat after earnings here. So with Tesla, we were expecting some pretty good earnings from them, and that didn't really come about. So obviously we had Netflix that had decent earnings and a nice gap up the following day, and I was kind of expecting that to be a similar situation here on Tesla. but they didn't beat earnings. They had revenues were down, and although the share price was okay and that was kind of stable, the revenues were down in comparison to what they were expecting. So yeah, nothing major, but I did think we'd see a little bit more from Tesla after the market closed today. So yeah, MDX is often pissed on his lives. Maybe I don't know who MDX is. I do not know who MDX is, but I guess I have had a bottle of wine and I do have a bottle of beer in my hand. It's not a lot, but it's just one of those. I'm going to zoom in a bit on this chat because I can't actually see what you guys are saying. Ivan, thank you very much for the $4.99 tip. Hi Luke, do you mind showing how you personally use the new ExoCharts Delta trade size divergence features? Yes, I'll come back to some other questions in a little bit. Unless there's anything I quickly want to see. Keep asking questions in the chat. I'm just, because of if you really want to get your question answered right now, then just do the little tip jar thing and we'll go over that. So the new Exo Delta trade size divergence, honestly I don't use it that much, but I do have it on here. So if we just take off everything on this, I have it set up. Oh my god, where has this gone? I hate how like quickly Exo scrolls for everything. So this is a 1 minute chart. And what am I doing right now? Delta. So I don't have it enabled that often, but the way that I do have it on here sometimes is just I try to get it set so I'm not getting too much of this on here. So basically, I don't really have an answer, honestly. Ivan, I'm sorry. I know you've tipped me $5 for this, but I don't really have it. I don't have a clear answer. In all honesty, I've not yet got a strategy for using the trade size divergence that really makes it worthwhile to me. I don't tend to need it because this is the thing, like I've been trading for a long time without it, right? I've been trading for 5 years using these kind of charts. So the fact that this is now available, if we're seeing divergence, I kind of already know in the first place. This is why I have an overlay on my chart. So I do have a CVD overlay and I do have the CVD at the bottom. The actual divergence in relation to the trade size, and when you're getting these little dots that come below the price, honestly, it's not something I'm actually using at the moment. I've played around with it, but it hasn't entered into my trading. So that is, yeah. Sorry, that's the best answer I can give you. I know you've literally just tipped me a $5, but I don't use it. Yeah, I don't use it. I'm sorry. I throw it on there from time to time, maybe now and again. If I just click it on and I'm playing around with the settings, I'll see something that I like for the day, but I've not yet figured out a strategy. Let's keep it on there. No, let's not. Let's take off this and let's go back to this. We'll go back to the Bitcoin chart. Swooping Hawk is here, moderating, keeping everyone under control as always. Manuel, ADA BTC daily RSI is at an all-time low. What do you make of that? Okay, I'll take a look at that. And Amsterdam, tell us your background story. How you got into trading full time, challenges you faced along the way. Okay, and how long did you have to practice trading before you became profitable? And do you have any tips for someone on that journey? Illegally browned, how is this late night at 6 p.m? Right now here it is 10 to 11. So for me, it is late night. listen to my voice. I am clearly not American, so listen to my voice. All right, where are we going to start with? We are going to start with the ADA BTC pair, and I'm going to take a look at that on the daily, you say? Daily RSI at an all-time low. I'm going to choose the Binance chart, and we're going to go on to the daily, and we're going to reset chart. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was looking for ADA to come back above here before it looks any good. And we're going to throw an RSI. It is. It really is, isn't it? Yeah. Oops. That is an all-time low on the RSI. Why is my phone going so crazy? I don't know. Let me zoom in a bit. Let me see if there's actually anything useful here. So price is coming down into a 4-hour OB down at those lows. You've got the 4-hour chart that was really, really low as well. What's the weekly doing? Weekly's normal. It's really difficult, you know. So I think what we're seeing with a lot of the altcoins at the moment is there is a big opportunity. We've got a little bit of a cycle going on here with the altcoins, and a lot of them have been doing quite well. This is my challenge portfolio, which is in corrective phase at the moment. We have gone for a couple of days correction, but I mean, I'm already up like 30% on that challenge portfolio from where we started, so allowing a bit of correction is okay. But the thing with alts is they have just been massively bleeding against what Bitcoin is doing at the moment. You've got a daily level, so nice. Yeah, first of all, you've got that daily level there on ADA that you would consider as being very important support right now, because you do have inefficiencies within here. So if we are going to look at where the support is, then this actually makes sense for this to be fairly good support. And then if you're going on to the USD pair, are we building some divergences? Oh, we are. Yeah, we're absolutely building divergences here. So with the RSI, you're looking at a close basis, okay? So you're looking at, there's your close, that is down. And from here, you are looking at clear, very, very obvious divergence between your most recent lows. So from that technical perspective, this looks okay. It looks pretty good, but but it's like everything else in the market. I would much rather see a sign of strength before I try catching a bottom, and that is how it has been for such a long time. Okay, here you just don't know what it's going to do, right? You really don't know what it's going to do. I would much rather wait for volume. Give us some volume, give us a bit of a pump, give us actually something to show that this token is alive. Look at the volume, nothing. Look at where we have been previously. That volume is just steadily decreasing down. Okay, you may get spikes up here, but the volume overall is steadily decreasing. So what you want to see is sustained volume. Let's go on to the 1 day, and you want to see this start to come up here, and you just want to see this spiking up around here and actually showing that there is some life in this right now. And for me, sustained volume with a reclaim of 40 cents would actually be pretty decent. I think that would be something that for myself, I would then go, okay, Cardano's back. And it's going to come back. We know it's going to come back, but we just don't know where that's going to be. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to say on this one, because I guess that's the situation with this. It is a support. We can go over onto here and we can have a look at the... Oh, I hate that everything has changed. ADA USDT. I hate that all these P's and stuff. Look, we've drawn the green box. So it's in the green box. This is the area that we were looking to accumulate. But are you really seeing any sign that it's actually going to bounce? Not yet, okay? Not yet. So that's about all I can say on Cardano. What else do we have? Amsterdam, tell us your background story, how you got into trading full time, challenges you faced along the way. Do I really want to do that tonight? I guess so. What I'll do a very brief answer. We're going to set up a stream in hopefully next week, and we're going to have a few people on. If anyone actually, this is a good this is a good opportunity to try and arrange a stream for the future potentially. So we're going to set something up that's going to be just trading psychology, and I would like to get some people that watch the channel, some members of the crew, and I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted by the chat. I'd like to get some people that watch the channel. I'd like to get some members of the crew, and I'd like to get some people that know me to start to talk about their trading story, their trading background, things that they've found difficult, whatever. We'll do this as a more psychology based stream that we'll do fairly soon. We are setting that up, so that is something that is going to happen quite soon. But going back to the question, tell us your background story. So I started trading in 2017. I started trading crypto at least in 2017. I started trading actually when I was in my GCSE year. So I chose business as GCSE when I was back in school. So when I was 15, 16. And we were given like £10 worth of stocks by our teacher. So our teacher just literally gave us £10 worth of stocks, and we had to decide what to do with that. And we had to look at what's going on in the economy, and we had to go around and figure out what we wanted to put into this and everything. And I didn't do very well, but I started to become quite interested in the economy just because of that, because I'd literally just been given £10, and he was like, go and put this into whatever you feel is right, and this is like a competition type of thing. So I guess my trading journey started when I was 16, but it wasn't until I was 27 that I really started to take it seriously. So I was interested in it. I was interested in knowing what was going on with the world. I've always been self-employed, so I've always been there trying to make my own money. But it wasn't until 2017 when I actually started to trade seriously, and that was through getting interested in Bitcoin and getting interested in Ethereum. So that was really what set me off. Now, the first year that I was trading, I was probably a lot I don't know. However large of a percentage of you guys are in here, just being really interested in the space, but not really knowing exactly what to do. I started off looking at patterns, triangles, wedges, head and shoulders patterns, channels, those kind of things, the moving averages, those kind of things that everyone, when they first start off with, that's what is just shown to you initially, because that's what all the big accounts are showing, basically, because they can't be bothered to show anything better. And that's what I started to get into. And I didn't do very well. So during that 2017 bull run, I did okay because Bitcoin was going up. I managed to get a house from it, so I was kind of okay because I had a bit of a background knowledge. But then when we went through the bear market, I basically lost everything that I had gained from the bull market. So within about a year, I'd gone from making quite a lot of money, and I guess it was beginner's luck. It was dumb luck when I first came into the market. I was good because things were just going up, and I was just buying stuff, and it was working out. And then when everything started to fall back down, I had a really good idea of where things were going to go. And I can remember I've had this channel and I've had this community since 2017, but it was a closed community before. And I've actually got posts, and I can show this to anyone who would like to see it. I've got posts of saying like Bitcoin's going to go down to 3K. Like there's no reason why we would think that we've had such a crazy run over the past year that we're not going to correct to that. But I traded it really poorly for about 6 months, even though I had that bias that we were going to go down to 3K. And then I lost most of it. So I actually got into a bit of debt in 2018 because I'd done really well. I managed to get a house from it. I had a mortgage on there, and I wasn't actually able to pay the mortgage because I started losing some money. And then I had to really start taking things seriously. So as soon as I started taking things seriously and I started to look at, okay, how does this market work? What is really going on here? What is the correlation that we've got? How do things move? And I was just like fixated on screen time. I was doing other work along the side, on the side as well, but that's when I started to become profitable. So it was around about midway through 2018. I had that 6 months of pain, and then I really sorted myself out and got myself profitable midway through 2018, and then I was able to ride this section of the market afterwards. So we'll go back over here. I was very, there we go. Okay, this will give you an idea. I was losing money through all of this, right? And I was just being really stupid, and I wasn't really sure what I was doing. And then there was like nothing going on, and I actually started to trade really well. And in this period down here, I was trading like, really, really, really well. And that's when I really became profitable as a trader, was down here. Royneck, stop, Mr. Brownbug, stop talking about me in the comments. I'm always like completely forgetting that I'm live right now. Someone asked me this question. I'm not rambling. I'm actually trying to give a good answer. This is when I really learned how to trade, and then I profited really nicely off of it, and blah blah blah. That goes the story. But I guess that's it. That's my trading history. That's my trading background. Yeah. I don't know. What are you on about? Luke has some emotional damage. How the heck did he get crazy and stuff? Oh man. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's my trading background. Who was it that actually asked that? Mr. Brownbag, I have. Yeah, I've got beer. I'm in a good mood because Man United have won tonight, so I'm in a good mood. I'm very happy. We need some other questions. Does that make sense? I don't. Good story. Ignore these weird chat comments. The thing is that, yeah, Royneck and Mr. Brownbug are like, yeah. My biggest loss in a single trade was COVID crash, Ivan. So yeah, I think that probably goes for a lot of us. So here we go. This is where we are. My biggest loss when I was trading was the COVID crash, and the reason for that is I wasn't particularly. I was worried about COVID, and I was one of the early people that was aware of what was going on. But absolutely, the biggest loss was because of this golden pocket. Where did price try to hold when it came down into that COVID crash? Okay, here. I had bought Bitcoin here, and this is back in the days of BitMEX. So my biggest loss when I was trading was when I tried to go long, thinking that this was a correction, and it most certainly wasn't. And then it just fucking, yeah, the ass fell out of it, and there was absolutely nothing I could do. I didn't have a stop loss set. I was just watching this, and it was just going like down, 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 down. I had no idea where it was going to go, and I got liquidated. So I had my, like, again, full honesty with this, I had an entire account liquidated on that move down. And that actually, funnily enough, was when I was really starting to get like massively into the flow of trading. So this is what I mean. Because we didn't have things like Bybit, we didn't have that many exchanges back then. I was on BitMEX when we lost this, and I had made money a lot, quite a lot here. So I'd made a lot of money on the move up, and then I started to mess it all up on this range, and then I started to make money again, and then I did really well. I'd taken profits, so I did okay, and then I was trading this range really nicely, and then we came down, and then my account got liquidated. So I actually made a pretty big loss when we came down into that. But the thing is, it didn't really phase me at that stage, because it's a black swan event. Like, I got fucked up. I made a mistake. I should have had a stop loss. I shouldn't have tried adding margin on the way down. I can remember adding margin on the way down, and oh my god, I've never felt so bad in my life. It was a really, really dark few days after this that I had to go through. But I was able to pick myself back up, and I actually made a ton of money back in this range. And what happened straight after that is we go on a mad bull run. And yeah, the rest is history, I guess. So it's, you have ups and downs with trading, as with anyone. I haven't had any downs recently, to be honest, but you start to iron out the downs, and then you just have more ups. The last down I had was at this 42k back here, where I just made a little bit of a loss earlier in the year. But yeah, that's the biggest loss that I had, was the COVID crash. Amsterdam, appreciate it, Luke. Been in the crew for a few weeks now, learning a lot from you and the other coaches. Cheers, mate. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad you are finding it helpful. Ellie, do you think there'll be a reversal up or down tomorrow? I'm still looking up at the moment. I am still looking up. So we are getting, and I'll go over onto this. Okay, we are getting bullish divergences at the lows. And we can see this quite clearly. This is the weekend lows down here. And you can see clearly the delta that we've got right now is much lower than it was over the weekend. So we had a couple of really nice trades today. And we did both of these during the trading room. So I'm going to throw on the VWAP. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what it was that we traded on the 1 minute time frame. So if anyone isn't in the crew, we were able to take a short, and if any of you guys are like, oh, price is sideways, it's really like nothing's actually going on, we took a short from here and we took a long like the exact low, and I'm still holding that long now. So this was during our live trading room earlier, and this is the thing, you just time the market. I've not been trading anything that's in between so far, but we were able to catch these two. Does this even go over the question? I don't even know if this does go over the question. I don't even remember what the question was. I don't even know what we're talking about. Reversal up or down tomorrow, yeah. Okay, I guess I'm talking about general price action. But we're able to get this. So my idea is that we've now hit the daily level, which was a level that I was looking to take. And I am looking for a move back up towards that monthly open. So I do have a very slight bias that we are going through a bit of a rounded bottom here, and we are going to see a slight move up. We'll see what happens, okay? Yeah, there's really... there's really not that much else to go on here. It's sideways, it's boring, it's flat. There's better things to be looking at the moment. The altcoins have been a lot more fun, But yeah, my bias is for a little bit of upside before we do see any more continuation back down. Just because of the way earnings have been going, and I think the market's looking a little bit more settled at the moment. So, yeah. Pedro, just go with it, yeah. I can see on your chart, you already think this is the bottom. Taking into consideration what the global economy is heading, why do you think that we're at the bottom? Don't you think we are revisiting 12k? Oh, I guess you saw my Coinbase chart. Yeah, don't take that too seriously. This was an idea. I don't think this is the bottom. Really, I do think that we probably end up at some stage revisiting those lows. This was an idea. Okay, so what you've probably seen on my chart was this. So this is an idea that I have, just one idea based off of what we have fractal that has happened before, based off of fib time, based off of everything that we had going on last week. I was looking for a move up. Take that away from it, I don't necessarily feel like we've actually found a bottom yet. That's not my bias. I do think we get relief, and I do think we see some relief, but that could just be in the case of sideways. Okay, so that relief could be very much sideways. From an argument that this is the low, okay, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you an argument that the low could be in. So the way that the global economy is I do genuinely believe that we've seen the worst of it. So we are seeing things start to plateau. We're seeing things start to calm down. I don't think, even if we do continue lower, I think the worst of what is possible is behind us already. I don't really foresee a situation where we're just everything's going to turn to just carnage. Okay, I really don't think that is likely. The world's not a bad place. If you actually look at the way that everything is at the moment, we're not in a bad place. Okay, there's a lot of fear, but that is mainly brought about by the media, and that is brought about by whatever agenda that there is, which honestly is probably to get people out of assets and enable a reaccumulation. So I don't think that it's as bad as a lot of us think it is, but I don't necessarily think that the low is in either. So we do have an argument here. We've got this speed fan from the lows, from our COVID crash lows to where we are now. If we look at the DXY, we've taken out the highs from where we were during the COVID lows, like ages ago, okay? And we're approaching a massive, like, 20-year, 30, however many years is it? A many years high. 2002, so yeah, 20-year high we're approaching here on the dollar, which is very significant. You look at the pound, and if we just go on to this one, I believe it is, we've got a really nice range, 20-year cycles here on the pound to the dollar. And we've reached a low, and I think we're starting to get into a stage where we can look at some kind of relief from this. You look at the NASDAQ, and we've hit the 618. And again, what do I have on this chart? There we go. So we've got some nice harmonic here. Nice little shark, whatever this is. And we've hit the 618. So there's a lot of stuff that suggests that this is a low, and we've seen the worst of what we're going to get. Yes, we might go a little bit lower, but I don't think we're, I don't know, I just don't know. Barring any black swan event with nukes and that kind of thing, I really don't see that things can get too much more difficult, I guess, for the average person. We're already seeing that things are pretty bad, and generally that would be priced in at this stage, and things are priced in. We're seeing everything's plateauing, so yeah, whatever. It's just an opinion. Artsy, what do you trade during your live trading rooms? So we trade Bitcoin, first of all. So this is what we got. earlier on. So we were able to get the short and the long from Bitcoin, but we were also looking at other assets. So within that, we had the SPX gap fill. Okay, so this was another trade that we were looking at. So we did have the move down into the lows, actually highs and the lows. So we had the two gaps that were filled here on the S&P. So we had the move up into the gap, short, and then the move down into the gap here, long. But yeah, mainly looking at Bitcoin and mainly looking at whatever else is tradable at that time. But Bitcoin is what we have the order flow for. So that becomes the educational aspect of it. So we're looking at what's going on in order for us to get basically a zero risk trade, because if you fully understand an asset, you can take a trade with like no risk, because you can just have confluence after confluence after confluence after confluence after confluence, and then in addition to that you can get confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation, and you can really start to just know what's going to go on. So this is the example here that we had earlier, where we just were able to get the high here on the New York Open and the low here like perfectly during that trading room, just simply by trading one asset. So yeah, Bitcoin is the main focus, but we do look at other things as well. We analyze other assets, but we trade Bitcoin, I guess, mostly. I'm in the crew since last week. Hard for me to join the trading room due to my time zone, GMT +3. I was not able to take any of those trades, but I started learning from your tutorials. Well, yeah, hopefully you're able to take some tutorials soon. Firstly, thank you very much for joining. Zamfira, thank you very much. Hopefully you'll be able to join the trading rooms very soon. But again, these are all recorded, so you'll be able to watch them back. You'll be able to learn about what it is that we've been talking about during the trading rooms. We obviously, when we get volatility, although the trading rooms themselves are like set times, when we get volatility, we will jump into voice chat, we'll jump into a Zoom call, I'll do a stream, or there'll always be something. So you can always be sure that there's something there to trade. And we've got the trading chat itself. So again, if there's anyone that's new to this channel or to my streams, I'm talking a lot of nonsense right now, to be perfectly honest. But even outside of the trading rooms themselves, we do have the trading chat, which is always like massively active. Okay, so you've got people that are taking trades here all the time, and this is just consistent, like really good traders. You've got Ronek in here, you've got Sailor Moon in here, you've got Bear, Hostile Power, all of these guys, like, and girls, really good traders. Greg's in there, Gez, really good traders in the chat. And then we're constantly updating, like myself, Luxury, French Bull with his streams, Randall, Swooping Hawk. We've got the 10k to 100k challenge in there also. So all of this stuff is always available, even if you're not able to catch the trading rooms themselves. So yeah, it's a good place to be, I think. Anyone who's not yet in the crew, do go and join TaurusCrypto.com, or do go and check out TaurusCrypto.com. And if anybody here is new, then if you do go to TaurusCrypto.com, which is up here, look above my head, you can see it in the corner of the screen. My arm's going to disappear. If you do go to TaurusCrypto.com, then it will bring up like a nice little spin the wheel thing that comes up here. And you are guaranteed to win a prize. So if anybody is new, and if anyone is not already in the crew, then please do go check out TaurusCrypto.com, because there will be a magical spin the wheel thing that pops up here for our Halloween offer, and you are guaranteed to win. So that will be either a trial to the crew, or a discount on membership, or a raffle entry. We're going to be drawing a raffle which will have crypto prizes, exocharts prizes, crew prizes, NFT prizes. We're going to be doing that on Halloween. And there's some other stuff on the wheel as well. So yeah, do go and check that out. Check out TaurusCrypto.com if you haven't done so already. There we go. Look, there goes my phone. You can hear. I can hear you guys. Look, someone visit the website. There we go. There's someone visiting the website. There's another one. Anyone else? Anyone else want to visit the website? I get alerts. There's somebody else. Oh, and somebody else. Thank you, everybody, for visiting the website. Oh, wow. Everyone's going crazy. All right, I'm going to turn my phone back onto silent. And I'm going to go back onto Exocharts. And I'm going to try and find the chat. Where is the chat gone? I cannot see the chat. There it is. Zamfira, by the way, for next month I have a new discount coupon for Halloween. So, okay, this is very important. So if you have won a discount code, you must use it before the 31st of this month. It is a Halloween offer, and any code will expire at the end of the month. So it will expire on the 31st. So, yeah. If you desperately need it to be rolled over, contact us, because we're not going to be arseholes about that. But yeah, the codes will expire. And if it doesn't work, if you do win a code, if you go onto the website and you do get a code, just send, let me bring this back up. So if you are, let's say, for example, you get a 50% discount. Oh, where's this gone? Oh, this is really... Wait, why is this so... There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, so if, for example, you get a 50% discount, make sure you click on the contact us thing down here just to make sure it's active. Because if it's been... or if you've won it and it's at a time... Yeah, we have to activate the code, okay? It generates a random code, but for some reason we do have to manually activate it, okay? So just be aware, but you do have to use it by the end of the month. Otherwise, that will no longer be valid. Sorry, Zamfira, but join the crew now. I mean, you're gonna make back the money. Like, seriously, non-financial advice, but... We've had 2 winning trades today. Do you know anyone else, honestly, that has been able to trade this price action, catching that low, catching that high, catching that low? That's 2 winning trades in a day where we've been completely flat. And there's been other ones as well, because then you take out the London high after this. That's 3 winning trades. Okay, we've had 3 winning trades today, just during the New York session. So just sign up. Like, you're gonna make money anyway. It doesn't matter. Non-financial advice, but you're gonna make money anyway. Mr. Brownbag has a 15% discount coupon if anyone would like it as well. So get yourselves into the Discord. Ask. This is the other thing you can do. So if anyone has won a prize that they don't really want, then go over onto the Discord. Okay, join in the Discord, go over here, where are we? We want to go into the public section, say hello in public chat, and just ask if anyone has a coupon or if anyone has a code that they want to use. Let's dismiss this. So if anybody is looking for one of those discount codes, go into general chat, because people we're going to enable... We're a trading community, so we're going to allow people to trade. There are some people that have some trials that want discounts, and there are some people that have discounts that want trials. So, yes. Promote it over on public chat over there. And then we'll put P to work. Anyway, I think at this point, I'm probably going to wrap things up, because maybe I'll go into voice chat in a bit. So for you guys who are... Mr. Brownbug actually has just put a code in there. So if anyone wants 15% off of crew, Mr. Brownbug has just put it in there. Thank you very much, Mr. Brownbug. But make sure you contact us to activate it, because it may not be active already. Ugh, weird. Ellie, I have already started doing the copy trading on Bybit. So if you would like to copy trade on Bybit, I have started doing it, but in all honesty, I'm not using it very much because it's really horrible. The interface is just disgusting. But it is going. It is live. Let me find this. Copy trading. So if anyone does want to follow, share. Copy link. Copied. Yeah, I do have a copy trading account. I think it's this. I don't actually know. BitGet mainly, maybe. I don't want to like overcomplicate things with so many exchanges. It's annoying, right? Like I actually want to trade myself and to trade properly. So yeah, try this link. I don't know where this link's gonna send you, but that might be my copy trading account. But I haven't actually. Yeah. I barely take any trades on here because the interface for myself is horrible. So maybe I'll look to something else. But yeah, I honestly don't know. Yeah, my focus is on kind of trading myself and then helping other people to be able to take their own trades. We're not a signals group. We're not really that kind of thing. I'm very happy for people to follow my trades, but it's not a nice interface for myself to use. So therefore, I'm not really going to use it myself. I don't care about the profit that it can make. Like literally from copy trading, I can make like 10% of everyone's profits, but it's just, I'd rather trade with my, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'll try it. Follow if you want to. We'll see how it goes. I was in like the top, yeah, I was in the top like 4 or something recently on that, but. Learn to trade, not to copy, Mr. Brownbag. That is a very, very good. BitGet is terrible, yeah. It was last year. BitGet asked us to partner with them last year, and their user interface was horrible. Maybe they've improved. But yeah. I am going to wrap things up because I'm not making too much sense anymore. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining. I hope that was somewhat informative. Let's see if we can get a move up. We're looking for a move up now, okay? And yeah, anyone who's got a discount code for the crew, make the most of it because they're not going to last forever. If you join the crew, you're going to make your money back. I'm confident about that, so it's all good. And if you haven't even got a code, then just join the crew anyway, because it's a lovely place to be, and it's only the cost of like a cup of coffee every day or whatever it is. I don't even know how much is a cup of coffee. $99. It's not very much money, and you'll learn a lot, I am sure, because there are people that are much more specialized and much more talented in certain ways than myself. We've got a really amazing team over there. I'm okay. I'm a profitable trader. I'm a good trader. But we've got some other amazing traders over there. So, yeah, I'm going to shut up because this isn't making any sense. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great night. And, yeah, I may hang out in voice chat in a bit. If you want to hang out in voice chat, just tag me in general chat or wherever, and I'll come and join it in a bit for a while. Yeah. Cheers. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.